Hey guys, Lee here. I often get asked whether you should be trading just one market or multiple markets. So we're going to talk about that on this video. Now look, if you're a complete beginner coming into trading, the number one thing you want is confidence. You don't want to feel unconfident as a trader because there's so much going on in the markets. You get to your screens in the morning and there's so many different markets to trade. You can really lose confidence very quickly and completely leave trading altogether. So if you're a new trader, if you're a beginner, you know, the thing is, we want to get into a routine, especially as a day trader. We want to get into a routine, we want to build confidence, and we want to feel good as we come to our screens every day. And what I would say is, I would start with just one market as a complete beginner. One market, maybe something like, I don't know, maybe the euro dollar, or go to a market that you have an interest in. It might be a crypto, it might be a commodity, it might be an index. Go to one market with your one trade strategy and just get familiar of how the market moves, how price moves, how fast that market moves if you're a day trader, and just get into the routine of placing trades, you know, getting out when the trade doesn't work, managing the trades, and just get used to how that market trades. And you know, that market might move at a particular time throughout the day, especially like the morning move that we do every day. So as a beginner, your important thing to do is to actually build confidence, to get good at that trade strategy in that market, okay? And if you do more and more reps, i.e. more trades, you're going to build the confidence and you're going to become maybe an expert in that market if you stick to that one market. Now, the challenge is here. What happens if you come to your screens in the morning, you're looking to take trades in that market and it's not moving? The price is going sideways. Now look, the markets do not move, particularly individual markets are not flying around 400 points every single day, maybe unless you're trading Bitcoin. So the market may be going through a consolidation period. I mean, crude oil, I mean, it's hot today, crude oil. It's just rallied 120 points. That was the hot market today. You know, the last several years, it's been range-bound crude oil. And also gold. You might be hearing gold and silver have been in a massive bull market. They have, but back in 2020, 2021, 22, they're going sideways. There was no volatility in those markets, so you wouldn't want to trade those markets. Now, as you come out of being a beginner, you know, you're trading one market, you've built confidence, you've got your strategy just completely nailed down. You can then move into phase two, which is trying to find markets that are hot. Now, of course, if you're trading, you know, small cap US shares, you know, you're hunting for those big moves every single day. What is hot? You're going for your day's money. You're going for that dollar run, and you might be trading individual stocks that you've never traded before. That's fine. The trade strategy you're using, you're familiar with it. You execute it every day, but you're trading a market that is hot, that could go on a big move. For example, I've not traded crude oil for quite a while. Today, I traded crude oil. It went on a big move. I used the same strategy on a chart with our indicators, but I was trading crude oil. Yesterday, I was trading the euro yen, okay? So there's a basket of markets that we look for, and we're trying to take those trades in those markets that are hot on that particular morning move, okay? Now, some of you might just trade indices. I know that for a fact. So you might be trading the NASDAQ and the DAX. Now, they're two markets that are volatile, that can move very fast, and you can make your day's money very quickly. And we certainly do that in our live trading room every day. But tomorrow, let's say the DAX doesn't have a signal on a chart, is not moving, then we're going to go and find something else that is moving, because our job as a day trader is to make money as quick as possible, okay? We're not creating a job for ourselves from 9 to 5. As day traders, we go for the morning move and we go for that volatility move. So we have to analyze, we have to see whether there's volatility in that market. You can use an indicator called the average true range to actually see how much is that market that you're trading moving every day, okay? So you'll just use the default 14 look back period on the average true range, and you can see how many points does this market actually move every day on average for the last 14 days. And it gives you a good idea multiply that by your position size. You're obviously not going to trade the whole range of the average true range indicator reading, because you're not going to get in the bottom and get out at the top, but it does give you an idea that that indicator can tell you how much movement you're expected to get in the market that you're looking at. All right, so I get this question all the time: should I trade one market or should I trade multiple markets? And my suggestion to start with, if you're brand new to trading, the last thing you want to be doing is trading so many different markets. You're going to get so lost, you're going to get so confused, you're going to miss trades, and you're going to lose confidence. Build confidence by trading one market, like the euro dollar. It's a steady market mover. It's not going to flash around all over the place. You're not going to get big wild swings like you would do in Bitcoin and in individual US stocks that are small caps priced at $1. Okay, so you're going to build the confidence in that. Once you've got out of that first phase, and I call it discovery phase, once you're out of the discovery phase, you build confidence with your strategy, then maybe add another market, and then another market. You're going to use a scanner to find then what is hot. So we have a scanner here at Trading College. We will then run the scanner every morning, look for what's hot, and trade that market that is potentially going to go on a big move. Okay, and we've got indicators to identify that. All right, so look, I hope the video helps, guys. If you're brand new to trading, good luck with your trading career. We're here to help you if you need any direction. Don't forget to put a comment in the comments section down below, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, because these are conversations we should all be having, especially if you're new to trading. And if you're an experienced trader, give me some of your thoughts of how you've developed over the years. Have you just stuck to one market, or have you traded multiple markets? Hope it helps, and I'll speak to you soon.